All right, so Pacheco's window for return was open. He's not going to play this weekend, but he should play week 12. And he's probably going to require a little bit of a ramp up period, but I will say week 13 onwards, then you should be able to start slotting him in. I do think that he's going to take over this backfield. We talked before about the fibula fracture, and in the absence of any kind of ligament or cartilage issues, the fibula's healed back fine. So I think he's going to be a great candidate to take over that Chiefs backfield. So if you have Hunt, I'd be trying to offload him if people are taking him and go from there. But yeah, fibula fractures, bone heals back better than previously when it's repaired appropriately. And he's well beyond the time period where we should see full healing. You have to check x-rays, obviously. Usually initial things are you see this little cloud substance over the broken bone that's called a callus formation, and that's the bone turnover happening. So it's kind of cool to see if you ever have a broken bone, ask them to take a look at your x-rays and ask them to point that out. Other than that, Ron Robinson, surprisingly, I thought he had an aggravation of that hamstring. Typically, with a short turnaround week, it would be super unlikely for him to play, but it seems like he's got a clean bill of health. Just know that he is a risk for aggravation. Same thing with Kittle. Seems like he's trending towards playing, but I'd be wary about, I mean, you got to start him, but just be aware. And with that being said, Kittle isn't practicing today, which is Wednesday, so we'll see how it suits up. But if he mixes his back-to-back practices, so he misses today, misses tomorrow, I mean, I would probably go with that Thursday player if you have to play them over Kittle because the risk of him not playing is too big. I'm sure he's a prominent part of your offense. So that's where it is. I do think Kittle takes a little bit of a regression now with CMC back. So I personally traded Kittle and Cup for Jamar Chase, and obviously this past weekend it worked out, but we'll see how the rest of it goes.